Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining me, Michelle, again.
Yep.
Today we will be talking about Fluxx. It's got two X's in there, and that means you know it's cool. And this is a game about rules that are constantly changing. And you'll see what I mean when we show off the game. So at the start, everybody starts with 3 cards in their hand. They all do various things. The basic rules is you draw one, play one, and what that means is at the start of your turn, you draw 1 card, and then you have to play 1 card from your hand. Any 1 card from your hand. That's how it starts, but things quickly change. So we'll show off some of the cards. Like there's this new rule card where it says draw 4. So this will replace the draw rule. So if somebody plays this card and saying instead of only drawing 1, you now draw 4.
And then there's the keeper card. And the keeper cards are the cards you're trying to collect for whatever the goal is.
Yeah.
Now, again, with the ever-changing rules, the goal is going to change constantly. So it's always good to have these down because if you already have them down on your playing field and the rule changes and you have that card, you could end up winning.
Yeah, so at any point, if any one player controls the keepers that the goal calls for, that player wins the game. So I'll show off a goal card. This one is Hearts and Minds. So there is a Heart Keeper and a Mind Keeper. If this is the current goal and a player controls both those keepers, then they win the game. The thing is, at base rules, there can only ever be 1 goal down. So if I play this goal and then somebody else plays the goal, then the goal changes, and now you need to get a different set of keepers.
And then the last card that we have is the action cards. So action cards pretty much tell you to do an action. So for example, this one is empty the trash. So you're going to start a new discard pile and take that already discarded pile that you had and go ahead and shuffle it back into the draw
So
pile.
basically it kind of resets the cards that have already been played.
There's a bunch of other ones too that we did.
Yeah, like here's a new rule. Dropped it. Hand limit 1, which basically means normally there is no hand limit, but this card now limits people to only 1 card in their hand, which limits what they can do. Excuse me.
Yeah, here's do it again for the action, and this one you get to go through the discard pile and pull out a card you want.
Yeah, and there's just a bunch of different types of goals.
There's a ton of cards.
Here's 3 different goals that all require different combinations of keepers, like Sun and Moon. This is party and time, so party time, and then party snacks. So, and there are a bunch of different kinds of keepers. I'll just show off some. So, the sun. What's this one?
Party.
The party and, money. So, different goals call for different keepers. And the point of the game is to try and match whatever the current goal is with those keepers. So, and there are different cards that let you steal keepers.
Yeah.
There are various cards that will manipulate the keepers already down. If it sounds confusing, we're going to show off the game.
It sounds confusing, yeah. Once you see it, it's not that bad.
And games go by. Games need to be really long, or they can be really fast because of the the unpredictability of the game or cards being played. Like they can just keep going, or it can just end super fast.
So you'll see when we play the game. Also, there is multiple types of this game. We're playing the original Fluxx.
There's a bunch of different versions. There's like Star Trek Fluxx. They're all basically play the same, but they have different themes and art.
Yeah.
So Star Trek Fluxx.
I saw there was a anatomy and biology Fluxx.
Yeah. There's licenses ones like Star Trek, and I think there's a Doctor Who one, and there's a bunch of. There's a bunch. And then there's just more generic ones that are like she said, there's an anatomy one.
There's like an anatomy one.
I think there's a Cthulhu Fluxx.
Yeah, so there's
animals, just animals in general. So
go ahead and watch the gameplay, see what you think, and then we'll go ahead and do the exit video and tell you what we thought.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
All right. So this is what Fluxx looks like at the start of the game. Right now, it's just the basic rules of draw 1, play 1. This is the deck. I have my 3 cards, and Michelle has her 3 cards. So I guess I will go ahead and start the game. And I'll just put down this keeper, which is the rocket. Again, it doesn't do anything on its own, but I might need it later on when goal shows up.
All
I forgot
right.
to draw my one card, so I'm just gonna draw it now. Okay. Now it's Michelle's turn. So let's draw one, play one.
Draw one. All right. So I am going to play a goal. So our new
Baked
goal
good.
is baked good. So somebody needs to have the bread and the cookies to win.
Yep.
And they have to be played on the table,
Yeah,
not
they
in your
have to
hand.
be down. Yes. All right. My turn. I'll go ahead and play or draw one, and I'll play another keeper. Time. Again, doesn't do anything on its own, but it might be relevant when a new goal shows up.
Okay, so I'm going to replace the draw one goal, or not goal, draw one rule, and we're going to go to draw two. So now this retroactively applies to the hand I just did.
So she needs one
So
more.
I need one more card. And then
Now you're done.
now I'm done, right, because I already played one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at draw two,
So,
play one.
So drawing two. I'll go ahead and do a new play rule, which is play four. So now our draw two, play four. So I've played one, so I have to play three more. I'll put down another goal. So that's my second one. This one will just go away because there can only ever be one goal down. I have to play two more. I'll play trash a new rule, so I select one of these to get rid of. I'll trash the draw two. Let's draw one, play four. And I have to play one more. We'll play Let's Simplify. Discard your choice of up to half rounded up of the new rules. So half, this is 1, half is 0.5, rounded up is 1. So this will go away as well.
Huh? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Discard your choice. Oh, new rule cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the new rule cards.
So there was 1, half of 1 is 0.5, rounded
up is 1.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, we're at draw one. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna play, let's see, play one, right?
Yes.
All right. So, new rule, keeper limit 2.
Okay, so that will just go down. Yeah.
So, you can only have 2 keepers out at any time, which Travis already has 2 keepers, so he cannot have any more out.
Yeah, I'm just making sure this stays on camera.
Okay.
Because I think it's a little lower. Okay, my turn. Drawing one. So I'm going to play Empty the Trash, which essentially just reshuffles all these back in the main deck.
Okay.
So, not really a big deal. And then I'll just shuffle these in a couple times. Whoa. I'm not going to take too much time doing this. That's fine.
All right.
Now it's Michelle's turn.
Let's see. Okay. I'm going to put in a new rule. Poor bonus. The player with the fewest keepers on the table, which would be me, because I have none here, draws one extra card during the draw one extra card during their turn. So I get to draw another one.
Yes.
All right. It also says in the event of a tie, no player receives.
Well, but that's not relevant.
Okay.
So my turn. Draw one, play one. We'll create the new goal, rocket to the moon, and I have the rocket, so I can just get the moon, then I can manage the wind.
All right. So now I get to draw 2.
Yes,
because I have no keepers. I now have a keeper, so I'm going to put that there.
And you're done.
I'm done.
My turn. Draw one. All right, I'm going to play Share the Wealth. So I gather up all the keepers on the table, so including mine and hers, and and then I shuffle them together and deal them out to all players, starting with myself. So these will kind of just mix these up. I'm no sleight of hand magician, so don't expect any shady business when I'm dealing these out.
There's only 3 cards.
Yeah, so I start with myself. So I get this, you get that, and I get this.
We get our original cards back.
Yeah. Okay.
I can see how when you have more people playing, I can see how that could happen and get it more distributed out. But all right, so it's my turn.
Yes.
I still have the least amount of keepers, so I draw 2. Okay. I am going to change the goal. So, no more rocket to the moon. We're going to play party snacks. So, I need at least 1 food keeper and the party, and I already have the party.
Okay, so she needs either the milk, cookies, or the chocolate, or the bread.
Yep, to
Any
win.
one of those. Oh, she's pretty close. Yeah. Except I have to change the goal.
No.
So now it's appliances. You need a toaster and a TV.
Oh, okay. I still have the least amount of keepers, so I'm going to draw 2. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to play this action.
Okay.
So, draw 3, play 2 of them.
Okay.
So, it says do not use your hand.
That's kind of
So, my hand is going to go to the side. So, I'm going to draw 3 and play 2. And then what do I do with the rest? Discard the last hand,
so
and then pick up your hand and continue.
Yeah. So you basically have like a mini turn within your turn.
Okay. New rule. Draw 4.
Okay. So yeah, you'll do that later.
I know. And then...
And one more.
And one more.
Those 3.
I'm going to replace the goal.
Okay.
We're going to go with chocolate cookies.
Okay.
And then that gets discarded.
I still need to draw 3 more because this is applied.
1, 2, 3.
And
but
then your turn's
that's
over.
it.
Yeah. So now I'm drawing 4, but I can only play 1. I'm gonna play 1, so I'll put down the moon. But I can only have 2 creepers.
You can only have 2 creepers.
So I'll get rid of 1.
All right.
Or 2 keepers. I think I said creepers.
Oh.
Which is from a different version of Fluxx.
3, 4. Or draw 4. All right.
Play 1.
So I have to play 1. I think I'm going to...
You actually have to draw 5 because you have so you need 1 more. Well, you already drew 4.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 more is 5.
Okay. Replaces the draw rule. So no more draw 4. Now we're doing draw 2.
Okay. All right, drawn 2.
Especially because I've got
still only playing 1.
quite a pile of cards here.
We'll play Let's Simplify and discard your choice of up to half, round it up, a new rule card. So there's 3. Half is 1.5.
2.
Round it up is to 2. So I can get rid of 2 of these. Get rid of these 2.
All right. And that's it?
Yep.
All right. Draw 2. All right, let's look. I still have to play 1. I have a ton.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Michelle's not too familiar with the cards, so she's spending a lot of time reading them. In case you're wondering why nothing's happening right now.
So, okay. We're changing the goal.
Okay.
So, party time. So I have to have the party and time. I already have the party.
It's halfway there. All right, I go. I draw 2. And I have to play 1. We will change the goal to sun and moon. I have the moon, so I just need to get the sun.
Draw 2.
Or night and day is the goal, of which you need the sun and the moon.
All right, so I drew my 2. Gotta get rid of some of these cards, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, you only play 1.
I know. Man, okay. In which case, I guess I'm just gonna play a goal card, just because I know Travis was halfway to that goal. Love and the Brain.
All right, my turn. Drawing 2. We will play a new rule. Play 4. So I get to play 3 more. Put down this brain. Get 2 more. We will play Steal a Keeper. So I'll grab that.
All right.
And I have 1 more I need to play. We'll put down keeper limit 3, which means I have to get rid of 1. We'll get rid of the party.
All right.
And now it's Michelle's turn.
Draw 2. Play 4. So I can actually put out most of these. Let's see. Play 4. So I'm going to go with sleep. Haha. I'm going to change the goal to music and the party, because Travis just got rid of his party. So I know he's not going to have it. Nobody's going to have it, but all right. And then I have to play 2 more. Trash a new rule. We're going to trash the 2.
Okay.
That way we can start getting rid of some cards maybe. And then I have to play 1 more. All right, so let's see. What else can I play? I'm going to play this.
That's it? That's 4?
That's 4.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4. Okay. I'm only
Draw
drawing 1. Playing 4. Okay. We'll put down a new rule. Mystery play. Free action. Once during your turn, you may take the top card from the draw pile and play it immediately. So that does not count against one of your 4 plays. So I'll go ahead and do it. So that was 1. This is free. Keeper. So get the money.
Oh, keeper 3.
Yeah. I have to discard 1.
Okay.
We'll get rid of this brain. Yeah. And then I have 3 more plays. We'll play Rock, Paper, Scissors Showdown. Challenge another player to a 3-round Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament. Winner takes loser's entire hand.
Okay.
So
3 rounds?
Yep.
Okay.
So, is it on 3? On the 3rd strike, we do it.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 1 for me.
1.
2, 3.
2 for you.
So, I get your entire hand.
Good luck.
And I still have 2 more plays. All right, I got a bunch of stuff here now. Oh, man, okay.
Now you see what I was dealing with.
Yeah. Oh, I got rid of the brain.
You see how I couldn't play that one because you had all the cards?
Yeah. Hold on. Is there something I can do? I know this isn't very exciting. Oh, here we go. New rule. Play all but one. So I'm going to play all these cards except for one. Wow.
Well, you played it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We'll just replace that with play all. So now we'll just play all of these goals in a way so that
They just get replaced.
yeah, so that let's say this sun is the one that ends up being the one on top.
All right.
So all these goals are played, but then they're replaced by that one. We're just kind of shortcutting this a little bit. Okay, we'll put down a toaster. We'll put down music. Actually, I still have more goals to play, so we'll end up with, what is that?
The sun and the dreams. I have the sun.
Yeah. We'll play this action. Today's special. Set your hand aside and draw 3 cards. If today is your birthday, play all 3 cards. If today is a holiday, special anniversary, play 2. If it's just another day, play only 1. Today is just a normal day.
Yep.
So I'll draw 3 and play one of these. We'll play this lullaby. This lullaby. And then these get discarded.
Awesome.
And,
you have the music and I have sleep.
Yeah. And then we'll play exchange keepers. So I'll go ahead and give you this toaster, and then you can give me the sleep.
Okay.
And that means the game is over because I now have the sleep and the music. So since I match that, I win.
And that's how
That's
you play
Fluxx.
Fluxx.
So as you can see, sometimes you get those mega turns that just combo you into the win.
All right. Awesome. So we'll do our review after this, and
Yep.
we'll see you guys back here in a minute or two.
All right.
All righty.
All right. Well, you just watched us play Fluxx, and I ended up winning there.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's no way to predict what's going to happen on a turn. You might play 1 card, you might play like 20 cards.
And you'll see in that video how many cards I had in my hand at one point. You know, I was up to like 20 something because we had a bunch of draws. We had like a draw 4, and then we had like a draw 2, but we could only discard 1.
Right, and I think we switched some keepers around a few times.
Yeah.
So that's another thing you gotta be aware of.
So it is, I've never played it with more than 2 people, so I'm not sure exactly what that looks like, but I can see how it would start to get confusing. Definitely if you're not paying attention to not know, you know, what's down on the playing field.
Yeah, one thing I don't think that came up is you can actually cause somebody else to win. So let's say the current goal is something irrelevant, but one player has like a bunch of keepers and the goal has changed, and now all of a sudden that new goal causes the other person to win.
The keepers, yeah.
Then you cause that person to win the game. So you can inadvertently let somebody else win by like switching out the goal and not realizing that they would win the game, or like keepers get switched around and now all of a sudden somebody wins. So there's a lot of things that you can't keep track of, or you can't account for, I guess. So
Yep. So
that's why I like the game. It's chaotic. I don't know. I like my games either very like concise and basically 2 extremes: concise and deliberate, or just super chaotic and no way to control everything.
I like the game. It's an easy game to learn. I've played this one and I've played the Star Trek one, which we also own. But I like it. I do like usually I'm the one for the simple games, but I do like the chaoticness a little bit because it keeps you on your toes,
Yeah.
and it's not that it's chaotic in that you have to plan accordingly. You kind of just play whatever's in your
Generally,
hand.
what I do is I just play a card and hope for the best.
Yeah, so it's not like you have to sit there and
Like, don't. It's not chess. Don't.
Yeah, it's not like you have to sit and plan out like your next
Yeah.
5 moves because it's going to change each
Just play
time.
a card and see what happens, and then if the game is still going, then just play more cards. If the game is over, then just start another game.
Yeah, and our game wasn't that long, thankfully.
No, but I've seen games go on for like an hour just because like nobody can win, so it just keeps going. But I've seen games where people win on literally the very first turn. They just get the right combination of cards, and then they win.
So, I don't know. I like it. What do you think?
I like it. It's definitely better, like most games we play. Definitely better with more people. 4 or 5 people is probably the sweet spot. I wouldn't go.
How many does it go up to?
I don't think. This says 6. I mean, there's no rules that would let you play with more. I think just because the amount of cards that are in the deck is designed for 6, but you could play with like 10 if you really wanted to.
So I really like it. As always, go to your local game shop and pick it up if you can find it.
It's pretty popular among board game circles. So if you do have a game shop near you, they will probably have it. And if they don't, well then Amazon.com.
Our game shop had 5 or 6 different.
Yeah, they had
ones
like 5 or 6 different versions of Fluxx. Not this one, but different versions of Fluxx. So if there's a particular property you like that they're like, if you really like Star Trek, you can get the Star Trek one. There's two Star Treks. There's TNG, the Next Generation, and then the original series. So if you really like Star Trek,
we just have.
Yeah, we have TNG.
TNG,
and this is the original.
And that's the original. We wanted to show you guys the original because it was a little easier. The other ones
have like an extra mechanic.
Has an extra, or like
make it slightly more complicated, but not too much. But I just wanted to show off the original Fluxx.
So definitely go to your local game shop if you can find it. We're going to link it in the Amazon down below so that way you guys can get all the pertinent information you need to go find it on your own. And of course, if you can't find it, go ahead and Amazon it.
Yep.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
next time. Bye.
Bye.